Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Shadow, and we're back with The Last of Us Part 2. I don't even have to describe what we witnessed last episode because it was just so horrible. So let's see who's at Ellie's door, and let's see what happens.
Hey.
Hey.
Could I sit down, please?
Yeah.
Maria wants to make sure you're eating.
She can't stop us.
To have the guys that we would need to do this smart, we'd be leaving Jackson vulnerable.
So they just get to get away with this?
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, but that's what's happening.
What if we get hit by hunters again?
Is this you talking or is this her?
It's a valid point.
If it were you or me, Joel would be halfway to Seattle already.
No, he wouldn't.
He absolutely fucking would be.
Well, we don't even know for certain that they're from Seattle.
Washington Liberation Front. That's what you said was on those patches.
What if they stole those jackets?
That's...
What if the WLF move?
What are you doing? You know what? I'm leaving tomorrow. And if you want to come with me, great.
You have no idea what you're walking into. You don't know how large that group is, how armed.
I don't care. You can't talk me out of this.
Give me a day to talk to Maria. Okay? There's gotta be some folks you can spare.
And if she won't budge?
Well, I'll figure something out. One day. Please.
Fine.
Okay. Okay.
his house before we leave. We just have to pick something up. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, this part's still kind of sad. It's just, you know, somber music, walking around, looking at things. So I can speak through this. A lot of people were really like infuriated how Joel went out, and yeah, it was kind of insane that he was just beat to death.
I couldn't get to the horses.
But
Looks
yeah,
like
hold
Tommy
on a
took
second.
one. Now Maria's got the stables locked down.
Fucking Tommy. We'll figure something else out on the way. A car or a horse or something.
Okay.
This makes getting to Seattle a lot harder.
Then it's gonna be harder.
You can still change your mind, you know?
I know.
I just don't want you to feel like you have to.
Ellie. You go. I go. End of story.
Yeah, it was just really hard to see that happen.
I hit it by the east gates.
But in my mind, it's
Figured I'd
like,
wanna slip out that way.
yeah, it was messed up how they made Joel go. But the thing was is that he died saving someone that he knew nothing about. So it's like he died a hero saving someone. Granted, it was the wrong person, but still. And some people are just like, oh, he would never trust someone like that. But it's like, yeah, that'd be a little crazy, but it's been about 4 or 5 years since the first game. And with how much compassion that Ellie made him feel, it doesn't surprise me why he would just save someone and trust them. Because they saved his back, and shooting infected helped him escape as well. So Joel saved Abby's life, and then Abby helped Joel get to where they needed to go. So they scratched each other's back. So it wouldn't surprise me why Joel and Tommy trusted her for the moment. But then, of course, it backfired, which, you know, happens every day in normal society. People backstab you. It's fucked
What
up.
do you need? I can go get it.
I want to do it.
Okay.
I'm okay. Come on.
I'll hang out down here.
Thanks.
So for me, like, Joel died being the best version of himself. So that's kind of how I took it. So now I just get to see his house and, you know, get to see how he lived in Jackson area after they came back. Washington Liberation Front, who are they? Tommy said her name was Abby. Funny thing is, I already kind of had a feeling that at least Owen was going to be a bad guy when they first said their names, because I actually have a personal history with someone named Owen who actually tried to pound my shit in for no reason. Granted, he was mentally unstable, which was really sad, and it wasn't his fault, but still, he tried to, you know, fight me for no reason, and he chased me down, and I was able to escape him, but still. So I had a bad experience with a guy named Owen, so I kind of, like, had a feeling that for some weird reason that Owen in this game was going to be a bad guy, and he turned out he was after I saw that death scene, so I was like, how did I know that? So, and then we just get to see what Joel did. He was making guitars. He was doing all sorts of really, really great stuff that, you know, like almost like a grandfather would do. So, you know, he was not a perfect man, but he was a damn good father to Ellie and Sarah both. All promises at sundown. I meant that like the rest. Because it's like a lot of the stuff that we see in here, we know about him. But it's just nice to go and see some new things we may not have known about him after he came back to Jackson. And I love that later near the end of the game, Ellie actually takes that jacket and keeps it. I love that. That's what I would have done. And there's a picture of Joel and Ellie in the horse stables. Just sweet stuff. And there's the classic picture from the first game. Joel and Sarah. And then what does the box reveal? The most personal thing to Joel in the world. Your watch is broken. Yeah. Joel's watching his revolver.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just come on down.
The most satisfying thing in the world that I'm going to primarily be doing in the gameplay section that you guys will see, whenever I fight the Washington Liberation Front soldiers, I primarily try to use that revolver. And it's amazing to do that. Shoot them with Joel's gun. It feels great to do that. It really, really does.
Maria, I'm headed to Seattle. I wish I could let it go, but I can't. I have to bring these people to justice. Ellie's gonna try to come after me, but stop her. Take her guns, lock up the horses, maybe lock her up. Buy me some time so I can end this. Love you always, Tommy. He's gonna get himself killed.
He should have taken me with him. You should have given us a group to go after those fuckers.
I wish I could.
You gonna try to lock me up?
I'd prefer that you stay.
That's not gonna fucking
I
happen.
prefer that you stay, but I know you better. You going with her?
Yeah.
So you're just gonna sneak out of here?
Yeah.
On foot?
Yeah.
I told the stable to let you out with your horse. Grab some ammo, too.
Thank you, Maria.
Just, do me a favor and bring my dumbass husband home in one piece, please. Get going, you're losing light.
Maria was always a really interesting character. Even though she's against it, she still gets why they're gonna do it. And I have mad respect for her for that. Time to make it to Seattle. The first day. I love this song that's playing. I wish I knew the name of it.
This hunter was on top of him, drowning him, and Joel couldn't get to his gun.
Jeez. Were you scared?
Well, I didn't even think. I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and shot the guy in the face.
How old were you?
14. How old were you when you first killed someone?
We talking infected?
No. Fully conscious, non-fungal person.
10?
Wow. What happened?
Guy was coming at my mom. I stabbed him.
Shit. You got me beat.
Yeah, I'm a real badass. So how lost are we?
We're not.
Uh-huh.
Hey, have a little faith.
What about those crazy cannibals you said you and Joel ran into? They came after you guys once. Maybe these WLFs are connected to them.
No. It didn't seem like the same group.
Yeah, and
Maybe
those cannibals were
black market smugglers
nuts.
back in Boston?
Do you not? Joel crossed a lot of people. I don't see the point in guessing.
Okay.
At least until we find out more information.
Yeah, those cannibals were insane in the first game. They were total psychotics, as most cannibals are. But yeah, this is just pure gameplay right here. I've been controlling this ever since they've been talking. But we're gonna just pull up into Seattle, and then right when we get into Seattle on the main roads, when we start seeing vehicles in a second, it's gonna be the end of this part. The last couple episodes hasn't been too much commentary, which should be expected for
Ellie,
what's going down,
pause.
so...
Yeah, we're getting close. Start keeping an eye out.
Got it.
So yeah, with that, this is going to be the end of it in about 30 seconds. So I'll let this play out and show you guys the end card. So, thank you all so much for watching. We're just going to get into Seattle here in a second, actually. Just going to go up this hill and go around, and then we're going to go right into the main road right
Here
here.
we go.
Guess I was wrong. Turns out you do know where you're going.
Here we go. We made it. We're in Seattle, now we just gotta make our way. And we're gonna be doing that next episode. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you ladies and gentlemen on the next part. Goodbye.